Alright, hey guys, I'm Boren and I'm here with...
I'm Anna Prosser.
Alright, so Anna, first things first, are you the fiance or wife now?
Fiance of Jeff Robinson in Control.
Alright, also, how much can you bench?
Like 1,000,000 pounds, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Does he ever like bench you for fun?
I don't know if he's ever tried to bench me before, but I'm pretty sure he could.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm probably like 10 of, like 20 of you or something.
Something like that.
Okay. Considering you probably are like the lightest person on earth. You probably like walk like an angel, no big deal.
Just float.
Alright.
Yeah.
And also, are you still Miss Oregon?
I gave up my title actually. You can only do it for a year, so I was Miss Oregon 2011.
Oh, okay, so that was a while back. Mm-hmm. Really? Okay, I actually didn't know that about Miss America. Or Miss
It was just a year ago exactly that I competed in Miss USA.
So but is she as gorgeous as you though?
The new Miss Oregon
Definitely
USA?
Not.
She's actually 6'4".
What?
She's
I can't even count that high.
Or 6'3" maybe. Yeah, she's really tall.
I can't count that.
She makes me feel short.
And you are like
5'8".
5'8". Mm-hmm. I'm 6'7".
Really?
Half.
Yeah. I mean, you seem like I'm.
Yeah, I'm pretty tall. All right. So, how did you first get to StarCraft?
I was introduced to StarCraft by Jeff in Control, and that was back in the Brood War days.
All right.
And I've always been a gamer, always loved gaming, but didn't know anything about competitive gaming until I met him. And then he, of course, introduced me to kind of the clan war scene, and I would, give him massages and help him get ready for his 3 a.m. matches in college. Yeah.
Is he like super buff though? That doesn't really help.
Yeah, it's really difficult because my hands are pretty small and his shoulders are like this big, so
But then your hands will get buff.
It's the thought that counts.
Okay. And I mean, I saw your Ultralisk cake.
What's that?
The Ultralisk cake.
Oh yeah, you saw that?
Ago. I thought that was really awesome.
I'm glad you
anyways, like when you first found out like Jeff was like a nerd, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you think like nerds like nerds?
No, I loved it.
Really?
I loved it. That's yeah.
Like nerds?
Well, to me it was like I've always been a nerd, and I have. I was literally like the nerdy kid in school. I was always
big glasses and everything.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I was just really into school. I was really into schoolwork. I was always like a straight A student.
So that kind of nerd.
Yeah.
So the good kind of nerd. But we're talking about like nachos in one hand and mouse in the other nerd, because that's like
I'm talking like Star Wars, never lost at Trivial Pursuit kind of nerd, like. Always watching sci-fi, always playing video games, that kind of nerd. So, video game, being a pro gaming nerd was like king of the nerds to me. So that was like really, really cool.
But then you ended up being Miss Oregon, so actually a lot of times, like, I'm not gonna lie, but like to my friends who like don't know anything about StarCraft, because a lot of times there's that negative stigma I think associated with gamers, like even like my own neighbors, like, and then I was like, you know what? It's actually like this, like esports is like really no different from like football and basketball. Like, I mean, when you think about it, even people who go to like basketball games, it's like they kind of just like go to basketball games, they cheer, they yell, but like what they do has like almost no impact on like the outcome. And then people are wondering why it's so weird when we do that for computer gamers. It's really not that different. And then and also like I used to have a really, really competitive background in tennis, and I think like Brood War is kind of like, because I got in Brood War also with my best friend who's also a tennis player also, and we're both team captains. So I guess we're like very competitive and anything. That's what we like most about it. And do you play StarCraft?
I do. I'm not very good because I don't have time to really practice as much as I should, but I love it. I love it.
What do you play as?
Zerg.
Okay, so you don't actually play as Protoss.
No, yeah, I love Zerg, and Jeff always told me, it's about the race that you look at and you're like, I want to play that, and you enjoy it and you love it, and so that's Zerg for me.
Yeah, and also, I mean, Jeff used to play Zerg in Brood War.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, so what happened?
He thinks that Protoss is better for his playstyle in StarCraft 2, so he decided to stick to that, and maybe that's why I chose Zerg, because I have that kind of like love for them now after watching him in Brood War.
Oh shoot, what is Jeff's dog's name again?
Barristan.
Barristan, that's right. Okay, who would probably win in a StarCraft fight? Barristan or Poa?
Well, let's see. Poa has been around StarCraft longer, so theoretically she would have a better understanding of the game. But I feel like Barristan probably has more of that martial spirit, that general type, strategy type of brain, where Poa's more like an animalistic attack kind of person. So I think that maybe Poa would be the more passionate player, but maybe Barristan would come out on top, as much as I hate to say it.
So now we bring Hobbs into the game. All right, what races do you think these dogs and cats would play?
I think that Hobbs would rage quit all the time, so I don't think he'd be a very successful player. I think that he would probably play Terran, Although he maybe plays Zerg because he loves Greg more than anything, and Greg plays Zerg. I think Poa would play Zerg because of her personality.
Feisty.
Yeah, she's very Zergling-like. And let's see, Barristan. I'd like to say Protoss just because he'd be like his dad, but I feel like he's a little bit of a Terran himself. He's kind of a tank.
I don't know. I kind of think of him as like a really friendly ultralist.
He is nice, a little bit like an ultralist. Like I said, he's a little more like methodical. He's a little more laid back. I feel like, I don't know, feels a little Terranish to me.
And also, do you manage like the EG team sort of?
I help with the management team. Yeah, we have a lot of managers for different things. So I am the one manager who lives in the house.
Okay, not to sound sexist or anything, but you're probably more responsible for like the chores and everything, like washing dishes and everything.
No, I'm not. I'm not like a maid, but I'm more there to make sure that procedures go well in the house. Everyone lives by the rules. I'm the one who manages, visitors coming to the house and that kind of thing. And then my main responsibility is video content that comes out of the house and PR. So making sure that our marketing is being used from the house.
Yeah, and I love the videos that go out with oh my gosh, it's like a computer thing. Oh my god, I forgot the name of it. But what was the videos that you guys are like working with another company or something?
Sapphire.
Yeah, Sapphire. Yeah, I love
Kingston.
those.
You're
no, Kingston. It's Kingston.
Yeah,
those commercials are so much fun.
Yeah.
And then like who's the most evil genius or anything.
Yeah.
And also, I know there's like a criteria for becoming an EG member, and I think one of them is like you have to grow like a chin strap first.
That's definitely one of them, as you can see by all of them.
Yeah,
I personally can't, unfortunately, but we do what we can.
An exception for you, I guess. Yeah. But now Thorazane, though.
Well, he's working on it. I hope. He's a new member. You got to give it some time.
Yeah. You guys can like dot his face with like permanent marker or something.
If he doesn't shape up soon, probably.
Okay. Because I plan to talk to the Muslim, and then I'm gonna wear a chin strap made of sticky notes.
Okay.
And hopefully I can pass as an EG member. I'll be EG awesome born.
Okay.
Yeah. Something awesome.
That sounds
good. Let's see what else is there. Yeah, but also like I like to tell my friends about like, StarCraft isn't such a nerdy thing because when you look at Jeff or In Control, this guy can bench like, I don't know, higher than my IQ times 5, and then his wife or fiance was actually Miss Oregon, and people are like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Whoa! So like I always find a lot of pride in that. So I guess a big thank you to that, for being you, and then continue to be a nerd like all of us, I guess.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
All right. Well, I'd like to shake your hand. Can I give you a hug also?
Sure. No problem.
You were awesome. All right. Anyways, this is Born signing out, and this is
Anna Prosser.
Uncontrollable, right?
Uncontrollable.
Uncontrollable.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'll see you next time. All right. Thanks a lot.
No problem, man.